What's up, my people, man? Thank you for tuning in to Quantum Select. Yes, the most abundant, prosperous, richest channel on the net, guys. So, man, today I want to go over some things, guys, but I'm truly grateful to be back, man. I uploaded a video with my kids yesterday, took them to school, had a pretty cool conversation, but now it's just us again, man. You already know we're in the Maserati today, guys, and shit, we're in it to win it, man. You know, it's very important that we know daily we're staying positive. We're remaining positive. This is very important, guys, because you see, when you remain positive, your world reflects a positivity. You know, you're looking at a mirror, right? Have you ever looked at a mirror and wanted it to smile first, or do you smile and then it smiles, right? That's just the way it is. You smile, you make that action of smiling, and the mirror reflects it. So that's what we're doing, guys. When we decide to remain positive here, now, in the present moment, the reflection, that's what it's going to be. When you decide that you want to take care of yourself, when you decide that you want to eat healthy, work out, implement good habits, implement a sobriety life, study, read, really invest in yourself and become optimal, guess what? Now the world is going to reflect that. It's going to give you an optimal, healthy, abundant reality. Okay, it's a mindset, because really this is a mindset. So one of the things that tends to bring people back is negativity. Someone cuts you off, someone says something to you that you would define as disrespectful, someone makes fun of you, whatever it might be, someone almost touches you, right? You know, I'm not gonna say if someone touches you, man, I mean, I would say to fucking defend yourself, but in the Bible it does say if someone, you know, slaps you or whatever, give them the other cheek. Because at the same time, if someone slaps you, someone hits you, someone talks shit to you, it's really just you, it's your reflection. But look, I understand, man. If someone touches me, you're gonna get hit. But other than that, man, other than being touched, man, if someone's saying shit to you, flipping you off, saying a comment, bro, really, man, this is an optimal shit. You don't react to it, bro. Really just walk away. Just leave. That's it, bro. Just walk away, leave. You don't have to argue, because in the end, if you argue, you're arguing with yourself, bro. Everything, once again, is a reflection. You're looking in the mirror. It's just you. It's your mindset trying to keep you in that same frequency of that situation. Obviously, if someone flips you off, that's a low frequency response. That's a low frequency reflection. So when you reply with anger, when you react with anger, you react with being upset, being mad, and you retaliate with words or with another, you know, you flipping them back off, you have officially imprinted yourself in that reflection, meaning you're going to keep living that. Your mindset thinks that's what you want. So it's giving you scenarios like this, because once again, it's your mindset. So it's giving you scenarios of people flipping you off, of people cutting you off, of people saying negative stuff to you. And when you react, you're confirming that this is what you want, because you bring those emotions into it. So if you can get shit talked to, if you can get flipped off and all this happen, and you don't react, and you smile, or you don't smile, you stay neutral, you remain neutral, and you walk away, you leave, now you're upgrading frequencies. Okay, so now this is what you call emotional intelligence. You are now a master. This is called mastery, meaning you do not react. You respond with kindness, or you walk away, you smile, either or. But you do not let it dwell. You might feel it, but you do not let it dwell. Don't throw any more energy into it. Walk away from that pendulum. Take yourself out of that pendulum. And the mind has no other choice but to give you mindsets of being strong, of not reacting, of being emotional intelligent. Now you start running into higher frequency situations. Now, all right, sorry about that. The video cut off. I accidentally pressed one of the buttons, but I did want to go over some techniques that you can use when you're in your path to not reacting, right? When you're in your path of remaining stoic, of remaining emotional intelligent. Okay, guys, so some of the techniques I have here are, here it is. If something is keeping you at a low frequency, or something brings you into a negative state, Something brings you into a state of being upset, or you know, you got like an emotion, you're thinking negative, you have a just any type of feeling that's low vibration, low frequency, you know what I'm saying? Anxiety, sadness, pissed off, stress, all these things that are low frequency shit. The technique that I use here, and what we're doing is we're going to be identifying the ego. We're going to be identifying that, okay? So what we do is, first off, what you want to do is what's in the way, okay? And I got my notes here, okay? I got something that I pulled off from one of my mentors, and then I'm kind of just adding my own sauce to it, okay? So first, we're going to be like, what's in the way of my happiness? What's in the way of my joy? Because obviously you're pissed off right now, you're sad, you're upset, you're whatever, right? So then you sit there and you think, what's in the way of me experiencing joy, happiness, love, peace? What's in the way? And then you're going to title it. Anger is in the way. Sadness is in the way. Being pissed off is in the way. You know? Jealousy is in the way. Why? Boom. This is where the magic happens. Why? Well, because so-and-so pissed me off. So-and-so, you know, is making me jealous, which nobody can do that. It's all your reflection. But remember, we're just identifying those emotions, right? We're gonna take its power away. So you say, why? Because so-and-so did this to me. Why? Because they don't like me. Why? I don't know. But guys, this is important right here. Why? Because the ego. Because my ego is reflecting this. Why? Because the ego is low frequency. Why? Because the ego does not believe in love. Why? Because the ego does not believe in relationships. Why? Because the ego only believes in separation. Why? Because the ego is not the spirit. Why? Because the ego loves pain. Why? Because the ego is a fucking asshole. Why? Because the ego doesn't want us united. Why? Because the ego doesn't know love. Why? Because the ego is low frequency. It's in red. It's low vibration. It doesn't believe in anything that's up there in high frequencies. Why? Because that's just the way it fucking is. The ego is a motherfucker, bro. But now, bro, as you do this, you will start to feel better. Always go, why? Any type of negative feeling, any image, what is in the way? So-and-so feeling. Why? Because the ego, I mean, it's always going to come back to the ego, the flesh. Because anything that's low frequency is flesh and ego. Anything that's high frequency, high vibration is spirit. So we identify it. And then, right? And then we kind of go back into it again. So we did, what is in the way? The ego. Why? Because the ego's a bitch, pretty much. It doesn't believe in being united. Whose ego is in the way? Oh wait, who's actually? Okay, yeah. Whose ego is in the way? My ego is in the way. Why? Because, and then we go for it again, guys. So we do, what feelings in the way? Why? Whose feeling is this? The ego's. Whose feeling is this? The ego. So what feeling is in the way? Sadness. Why? Because the ego is not joy, only the spirit is joy. So the ego feels sad. Remember, you're separating yourself from it. You're separating yourself from that sadness. Whose sadness is this? It's the ego's. Whose jealousy is this? It's the ego's. So what, why, who, why? I'm gonna do it again. What is in the way? Jealousy. Why? Because the ego doesn't believe in love. Whose jealousy is in the way? It's the ego's. Why? Because the ego, once again, does not believe in love. The ego is hatred. The ego is gossiping. The ego is conniving. The ego is crap. Boom, guys. You will start to feel better. I promise you guys. Sorry, I was a little bit slippery slope right there explaining it to you guys. That's why I wanted to go over and over again until I said it. But here I'm going to end it once again. What is in the way? What feeling? What emotion? Why? Whose feeling and emotion is this? It's always going to go back to the ego. And why? Boom. That's it, guys. I love you guys so much, man. Thank you for tuning in. You already know, man. Always remember this. You are bold, courageous, and strong. That is who you truly are. Vamos.